There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We judge it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Monitor people who waiting to sell. Blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The brothers are giving us here the promise of them. The work of my life without again.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Clear police who make you I can't Sktv venue. Say my journey, Tina can I say my yamu. And yes, I know money, and more I know. And you love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle Rider, Lofa, and Grandmaster.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I can't play ya to money, and I could buy ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I can't play ya to money, and I could buy ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. Cause you walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle Rider, Lopa, and Grandmaster.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Monitor people who waiting to sell. The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandmaster Nima to Lufa, from Riverside River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Monster Rider, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
In the Sktv, we are the best in Liberia. Sktv, we are the best in Africa. Sktv, we are the best around the world. And that's just a fact, folks. Compliment of the season. Merry Christmas in advance and prosperous New Year 2026 to all of us as people, those of us who been, active with God. In everything, the Bible says, give thanks to the Almighty Creator, whether it's good or not. So whether you are celebrating the Christmas in a very good way or better still, whether the Christmas is not in your favor or it is not going right, celebrate. Yeah. When we say these things, sometimes you'll be there, they're going to be like, you just won't be saying these things because don't complain. Whether you take pill, you not take pill. Whether you from the legislature or where you coming from, though, whether you civil servant or who are you, look, continue to pray to the Almighty Creator. That's the best thing that you can do, because life will not be the same. Marcelo. That's why you see today some of the story coming about our speaker. Some of you are wondering as to how life. Look, that life. I want that life. Compliment of the season. Let's share the show, people. Good evening to all of you. Our channel listeners, our followers, our viewers, our supporters, our well-wishers. And let me say thanks to the management of this great institution, headed by our own dynamic CEO, Honorable Laike Bilete. Merry Christmas and the prosperous New Year to you, boss. And let me say hustle to our head of radio and programs, Onio Sumba Roberts. Also, who always, making sure that we are here, and getting, getting everything set and making sure that at least everything is good, because he has his own input into some of the things we do here, some of the things we say here. So, indeed, let me say compliment of the season to you, boss, and indeed a prosperous New Year to you. And also, let me say, yes, to the staffs, or the staffers, or the staffs of Truth FM, or better say, RCR, let me say compliment of the season. from our HR to our technical department head, the head of news, and everybody. Let me say compliment of the season to all of us, each and every one. Thank you for the sacrifice and everything you've been doing. God is there. God is watching, and trust me, things will be right. Things will be good. Even though these politicians, they think that they are the only group of people that own the country. They think that they are the only group of people that love Liberia. So they enjoy the country. They do anything they want to do. They play the games. They are games. You gotta play. So compliment of the season. Let's share the show, people. Yes, the former president of the Republic of Liberia also just arrived on the RIA, and yes, indeed. So we just want, or in fact, we just passing through this information that the former president also in country. And the festival season is not easy. It's very, very getting interesting day by day. And our president, President Joseph Yema Boakai, my own deacon, also in Lofa, moving from another town, from another place to another place, in fact, at the same time, dedicating some of the projects to talk about the capital. Well, the country interesting. By the way, let's move. Let's share the show. The show will be interesting. But not much talk today because it's Christmas Eve. So today the team will soon be here. And we will talk about the same thing yesterday, and appreciate all of you, our supporters, those of you that reached out to us beyond the same and say, maybe, for me, and that's the best thing. Let me tell you. Even the neighbor is here today, myself, I do the same thing. I do things I don't like for people to be, that politician like for people to see them. So, but we who can read the Bible and understand, the Pharisees. Let me leave it there. Yeah, good. So anytime you want for people to see what you do or everything that you are doing, that means they they just want to blow their own. They want to do things. But some people say, for me, I just reaching out to you, to the family, to our daughter, to our wife, and everything. And let me say thank you for the hard work. So I'm reaching out to you. Please don't announce my name. That's good. Yes, that's good. Some of you, that's good. That's good. That's the best thing to do in this life. Yeah, because the Bible also talk about whatsoever thing the right hand, right? Whatever thing the right hand does, don't allow the left hand to know. Sometimes when we say this into our family member, they think that it's bad. They want you or for you to inform them about who you help, who you give money to, who you send. It's not everything you will know. That person is building or the family reputation out there behind you. Because sometimes they have to do. When they don't do, So don't get angry. If your husband, your wife not tell you anything, that maybe that they give somebody something, don't get angry. Yeah. So people, good evening. Good evening. The show will be interesting this evening. Brother Ali already here. Share the show. Let me see quickly how to bring my brother on. There are a lot of social issues here to talk about. The speaker also responded to the most talk about wild allegations, or someone would say the most the allegation that was leveled against our speaker. He also said that, yes. So we'll also read out to all of you. But Ali is here. But Ali, good evening and welcome. Compliment of the season. I can but Ali, I'll take all this shit. Because if you eat this shit, then I mean, telling the people that today I'm in my palm today, so don't even call me or don't even tell me. But what's up, my dear brother? But are you? I'm not getting you though. I think you are muted. But anyway.
Sorry. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I was muted. Yes, good afternoon from my end, and good afternoon to our listening audience and followers. And James David, thank you. I received it. Or yes, or maybe somebody just sent something. Yes, and one James David, thank you. We appreciate it. Yes, so that's it. We are back again today.
Wonderful. We are back again today. I like that. Even though I think that will be next week by God grace, beginning Monday, we will ask our people about their best government official and how they're going to grade the government. So that will be next week, the 29th of December. That's the time I will be asking the best lawmaker and how to see the legislature and so forth. But Mark, my brother, we're back. We're on the farm. The farm is getting interesting, even though we're in the first season. But welcome, Mark. What say you, my brother? Good evening.
Mostly digging up stories.
But yes, mostly looking for mostly like Christmas Eve. Forget about it. And let me go to you, brother Aliu, because there are a lot of social issues ranging from our speaker, his alleged wife, or quote unquote, people are saying that in fact, even including himself, saying that in fact, the woman having to be his sister. But that's not the issue right now because the issue is getting interesting day by day. But my brother, what say you politically? Lofa County are becoming place of attraction. What going on? What say you? One of your own is in Lofa, and in fact, giving projects, or better say, name me some of the, I don't know, is it what kind of some kind of name I saw today that Thomas Father also named, Joseph Waka, independent, something or what. But what say you, my brother?
Yeah, that's Liberia there for us. Like we said, we don't have politicians, we don't have people who are loyal. People are, that's why I classify them as political prostitute. Yes, they are just there from one party to another. When this other person in charge, that's where you go to protect your job, to protect whatsoever you have. When it comes to your wealth, you don't want them to run into it. That's how it is. So I saw what happening in Lufakate. I think Joseph Waka went and called Rabin for or soccer now till they say cafeteria when you see a soccer now boys dorm. That one said, I don't know what's that? What they trying to say? I don't we didn't even say see the inside part of it. We just saw the building, they say, oh yeah, this is a cafeteria, no what thing Joseph Waka go call Rabin. This man who say he will not be cutting Rabin for no small project, and what he was doing over there today again. These are the deceptions and lies about Joseph Wakai. But that's a Tomo Fala had to make sure he protect his businesses and things, even though yet they call him Tifa yesterday, today they are celebrating him, and that's it. And he had to align with them, or else they will go after him. No matter what he in or he deputy speaker or he whatsoever, they will still find a way. This is a lawless government to bring him down to what they said they were going to do. So he had to align with them, and today they are celebrating him. So that's it. I saw somebody talking, oh yeah, Joseph Waka carry, I'll say 100,000 bags of rice in Lofa County. And what is George Weah doing for the people of Sando County? When George Weah was president, when they say Christmas, they carry rest across the country. It was not for a specific county because he was president for the entire country and not for a county. What was Joseph Waka doing that time when he was in opposition? What did he do? When they used to say Christmas, did he even carry one bag of rest in Lofa to his people? When he served as vice president for 12 years. When we ever hear, oh yeah, today the vice president going to celebrate Christmas in Lofa, he carry 100 bag of rest, even 25 bag of rest. And because today in controlling the state, we so say he get control over it. So that's it. But everything they want to pull politics into it. And when you pull politics, we are there to respond to you. Joseph Waka
well, thank you. So let me ask you this follow-up question before welcome Mark on the show quickly. But let me ask you this follow-up question. Are you also seeing Thomas Father as a de facto? Because someone will say he's a de facto senator or also a speaker. Because Thomas Father now is like he control the president now back to back into everything. In fact, you just talk about the issue of the cafeteria, even though we let me welcome more. But let me ask you this question, my brother. Do you see Thomas Father as de facto speaker, senator? Because he may play almost like Thomas Father now control Lofa County. What say you?
Right now, okay, yeah, independent group for Joseph Waka. Yeah, I think I'll group need that. Thank you, Edward. I'll group need an independent group for Joseph Waka. or de facto speaker and what have you. You know, right now, Richard Kun, even though he's the speaker, but he know Joseph Boakai from Lofa County, Thomas Fala, the deputy speaker from Lofa County. So he will just be there now, and Thomas Fala will be running the show because there is nothing he can do. Because simple mistake, if he cannot align with Thomas Fala talk to a grandpa or a nephew, Joseph Boakai, there will be another coup to remove him, and then Thomas Fala will finally become the speaker. You know, the people, they are not afraid of misusing our country money. And once Joseph Kun can put himself in order, there will be another coup, and Joseph Boakai will sponsor it to make sure Thomas Fala become the speaker. So now that's it there. That's what going on.
Wonderful. Mark, the same question go to him and there, brother. But what say you for good evening and welcome?
Well, great to be here. Today is the Christmas Eve edition of Sktv, Wednesday, May week to be precise. Tomorrow is the main day. Tomorrow is a Christmas or global holiday celebrated worldwide across the world on all 7 continents. It's great to be here, and I want you to put a number on the screen from yesterday because some people promised. I think Jim David called, sent him a message in your inbox. He promised yesterday and he delivered. So, congratulations. And I know some people will show up today. We are almost 600 here from what I'm seeing on the screen. So please put the number, make it visible on the screen for the Cash App and the Zelle for the Christmas offering basket for Melbourne and his crew or whatsoever it is. But it's great to be here. A lot of things happening. You know, there will always be politics. When you involve politicians in anything, they will try to politicize it or about scoring points. And I sent something to Melbourne earlier today about something they call Lofa University Cafeteria. It looked like something really but that's the country we live in. You subscribe for mediocrity. It's a disgrace and a shame. Maybe I'll put that picture on the screen, let people see what I'm talking about. And we were getting to the social issue, a lot of things happening, going down. I mean, the speaker and his extreme wife, I think she's the new Santa. She came up with a gift, a Christmas gift, because that's just what it is, another distraction. And these are the kind of a story our people subscribe to. They don't focus on the present issue affecting their life on a day-by-day basis, but the gossip, the sensationalism, these are the stories that draw attention. When you watch it, I mean, if you follow the Spoon Talk, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people, they were tuning in. It took over the entire social media. And I don't know, we're talking about this whole implication, and because the response from the speaker himself, I think he kind of implicating himself, or I think he agreed to the fact that he's the biological brother to the accuser. So I don't know. Because I know it's a violation of U.S. immigration and naturalization laws, up to 5 years in prison or $250,000 in fine. So who knows? Who carry on an investigation? And some people are saying there are some political implications to this because she's leaning or she's aligned with the former ruling party. Some people say she got a personal relationship with the former speaker. So maybe this is a way of striking back at the current speaker. So we'll see how it goes. More information, the focus over the coming days and weeks. But those kind of allegations, it's not something you want to mess with. And like I said, we were talking about anything they call intelligence and education. Get it thing twisted. Some people went to school, but they cannot think. I keep saying this thing on the show. Education, the traditional education, is not a measure of intelligence. And you will see it happening everywhere all the time, especially when it comes to our country, man. But that's a picture for you. Lofa University Cafeteria. The president go call ribbon.
Yes.
Yeah, you're full of joking that country. That country is not going anywhere in their 50 years.
When you say it, they say you don't wish good for the country.
Hey, but why you get zoom the image so that people can
zoom
see
the image that the people see the cafeteria. At least they have been added to Joseph Boakai water tower, the hair pump, and other things as legacy in his life. These are achievements now for the Unity Party administration. At least in 2 years, water tower, police booth, and today cafeteria.
So I come in quickly. Let me see how best to get it on top. But Mark,
no, let me do this.
Let
me do a simple way. I will screenshot it from a phone. Because for you got to download and expand it. So
yes,
I will just screenshot it, put it in your inbox directly, then you can just expand it.
Yeah. I think that will be okay.
Oh, Abraham calling me, man. Abraham from New Jersey. You guys hold on 1 second. I will join you.
Yes, no problem, Mark, because I was also asking you the same question that they asked Brother Ali. But again, Brother Ali, It is getting interesting, even though we are already into the eve of the Christmas, and there are a lot of attentions being given to the Christmas. People are talking about the Christmas, how poor, or in fact, some of our work folks, especially the civil servants, some of our lawmaker staffers, they are not taking pay and so forth back to back, and all of these things been trending in the news, and they have their own say when it comes to that. But let me ask you quickly as we move forward and wait for more, maybe for you respond on the entire issue. But what say you with people working, and especially on the kind of days or in these days, or the kind of more events or the kind of more activities, and they're not able to get something for their family. Sometimes the family lose hope, because even though sometimes you give excuse all of the time, but this kind of day, at least day that you should be able, as a father, as a mother, to be able to say, okay, yes, let me buy this one for my child. Let me make the family happy. Let me, but nothing of such. And people are complaining back to back that they haven't taken paid. The issue of salaries are now becoming like either they pay the Liberian dollar component of the salary, which of course is 30%. Then that's it. They balance 70%, which of course is USD. That one and say until Judgment Day. What say you, my brother?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we had to come back to Richard Kun live.
Exactly. We're coming to the social issue, waiting for more. I don't more.
Ali, you want me to use so that? Tell me why you so upset with it? The social issue.
We're coming back to that. I don't want us to be until more come. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. The issue here of Melbourne, I think they were on Tuesday or Wednesday. We talk about empathy, and this is not good for our country. That will continue to say, like I saw something on Punch TV, something like a lady, she was like congratulating Gafua that all the staffers at the Ministry of Finance for Development Planning, they were giving $250 bonuses at least for like Christmas and thing. And then the question there was, now what become of the other ministries and agencies? Now, yes, we get about 500 staffers, and it was a representative that went home without going, no salary. They didn't go with a dime to their family. And you see Gafua giving people $250 each staffer at the Ministry of Finance. So these things, they are not good. If you people want to do this, you are trying to do it holistically instead of doing it this other ministry, this other agency. What become of the other people? You see, we have been saying this over and over. It is better to give those people good wages, that even when Christmas comes, you pay them or you get them bonus and things, no problem. But even when the little you have for them, when Christmas can give it to them. But today they are all in local country, merry-making, enjoying themselves. Those people who clean their bathrooms, their offices and things, today they are sitting home. They thinking what to go back today to even cook dry well for their children tomorrow. You can't do that. You see? So this whole thing, what we are seeing happening.
I mean, a Christmas Eve edition, the woman won't play with you. She can sit on your lap while you on.
I get two troubles.
I know, huh?
You see? So
that's why I don't even come on camera, because
they are not good for our country, my brother. It is so sad, and a feeling for our brothers and sisters out there who work from January to December. Tomorrow is Christmas, one of the biggest holiday in our country, and they are sitting home. Some of them, they are still running around looking for places to credit just for them to put food on their table tomorrow, while other ministry and agencies are giving bonuses to their workers. But that's not good.
Well, thank you. So let's go back to the issue, the social issue, or in fact, with the president. I'm still trying to get a link so that we can have the entire photo showing about more.
Yeah, I will find it. I will find it in a heartbeat. Let me hold on 1 second. Let me go to my
login. Even though the president said that you will not be able anymore to dedicate any kind of hand on, that means hand pump is small. So even cafeteria, well, anyway, we this is the kind of society. And Trogan Mo is also saying that yes, in fact, your men then say they are doing serious development in that. Yes, Trogan, that's the kind of society that we have, that our politicians continue to play phone. Everything they are doing is just about phone. Let me be frank. And I don't get it. Sometimes that people will go out there and recruit people. That, oh yeah, this person is coming. You come outside. You got to come out to come and work on the person. I know. Sometimes, Brother Ali, let me ask you this. How come people want to force people to come out just to welcome somebody? Is that a bad way to do it? Or the person own workings or what been doing to speak for them?
But Bebon, this thing, the way you serve your people, and this is how when you go somewhere they had to welcome you. You don't have to be paying people. Oh, you come out to welcome the president. You come out to welcome your representative, your senator. The way you will serve your people, the way you are going to do that, why we speak for you. Like most of the time, we can say there are other countries when they talk about election coming, they had nothing to worry about. They are relaxed. They continue doing what they're doing. And this is why there are people will look at it and say, oh, yes. But if you will see a leader going somewhere and then you see, like yesterday, I saw somebody posted when Joseph Boakai was passing through Bon Country or waiting, you could see the street like nobody knows what going on there. You see, when you come to power, try to do something that will satisfy your people, that will attract their attention, everything to you based on what you do. But if you are failing them, that's the time when you come in, they will tell people, oh, you come to go work on the president. They will be forcing people to come out. And like what we said yesterday, what we see in Lofa, everybody had to go there. You had to fall behind the line. Other than that, after the Christmas season, then we'll start hearing, oh yeah, the other person, once Joseph Boakai suspend you, your own finish. You see? Yeah. So everybody had to now run to Lofa Country. People who were not there, they on their way going today. To make sure they be there before they break.
You know the difference when it comes to leadership. Leaders, you got to be decisive. Sometimes you will make decisions that will not be 100% as you anticipate, but that's when to show projection of strength, you make a decision. So when the president want to get rid, you say you are fired. In the case of Joseph Boakai, you say you are suspended time indefinitely. He know he won't call you back, but you keep waiting on the end of ages. So because he don't want to be bold to come and be like you are fired. Here you go. There's the cafeteria over there. But that's it. So these are now we counting as Joseph Boakai achievement at the end of the 6 years. That's why I keep saying the reason they will not talk about this national politics because they're not capable of delivering. So it could be one pet project after another. You put few lepo or street light here, you build one cafeteria here, you build one park here. That's all will be happening in our country, and you won't feel the impact. No matter, even if we were to go with this model for the next 40 years, nothing will happen in Liberia because, like I said. For the people that are on that campus, maybe for them, maybe this is great. But a child that's sitting in the Southeast, I don't know how this is going to impact his life. For me, anytime government passes a policy, I always look at the impact it will have over the country, right? Or in all segments, all sections of the country, whether you are Northern Liberia, Central Liberia, Southeastern, or the capital city, that's all we look at. That's how we can tell if a president is being successful or not. But for them, this is great. It's good for the politics, it's good for the optics, it's good for the camera. It gave the average Liberian that Joseph Boakai is working hard on. It's the same old thing. So for me, it's nothing new. The politics will always be there, like I said. When they are politicians, they will give you their output politically. So it's all for you to interpret it. If the people of Liberia believe that he's making progress, well, they will vote for him or his party again. If the people believe that you cannot address the most pressing issue in the country, whether it's the economy, whether it's job, whether it's investment, whether it's infrastructure, whether it's agriculture, whether it's tourism, then they will look for another alternative. Because for me, like I said, I don't need to roll the dice on Joseph Boakai. I took my position way before the election. I know there is no way he's going to be a successful leader. I said it. I maintain my position. But if he can prove me wrong, I will be happy. I will be here to praise the president if he keep doing the right thing. But other than that, with the pet project, no, I don't give credit to this nonsense. My country is too old. I think it's a disgrace and an insult to my intelligence in this day and age for a president to even go and cover me for this kind of a crap. This is nonsense. It's like a public restroom. Yeah, you don't university cafeteria. Maybe you're somebody who just be in a little house or two.
Let me ask you first. Let me ask you, sorry, quickly. But what name this project is in? Because no, but they will just say that way. After some time, you start to hear another news, and then again, more what you are saying, my brother. If this project, where's the project? There's almost like a 2-bedroom apartment
Look at it, the brakes all in front of that vein, and they couldn't even clean the area. You see?
Yeah.
You know, I love the color because it looks like Tower one-way resting station. They're different. They want a little bit of gas on.
I found I played today. I was talking about public restroom they built in local country.
But see the windows. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. So almost like 2-bedroom apartment.
Yes.
They can be throwing up on the iron bar to the window or get a regular house.
Get a regular house.
And you said Lofa what? Mom, is it what? Is it Lofa what?
Lofa County University Cafeteria.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, Mark, maybe the same question go back to you, because 2 persons for me that I can look at today and tell you that yes, these 2 persons, they were the reason why former president, we are government tensions started from the beginning. They sent Thomas Father, Akaros Moses Gray. They started with the issue of cabinet journal. Today, the United Party, today they align, they say, quote unquote, deputy speaker, who now acting like he's senator. He control everything right now. You don't hear anymore about the senator now from Lofa County anymore. No. Only Thomas Father now alone like you hear about. So, Mark, what's the you with this man and the president, and they may not becoming like de facto speaker, de facto senator?
No, what they are doing is politics. They are trying to campaign ahead of the election. They are putting things in place. They are consolidating power. They will use money. They will use their resources. They will use their leverage, whether it's in the courts or the elections commission, whether it's about politicians. Don't forget, Thomas Fala was very strategic to the CDC. It was because of Thomas Fala the CDC was able to compete in Lofa County. I think they came out with more than 40 or 35% of the vote in Lofa County. For the first time, Lofa County was competitive as compared to 2017, where Joseph Baga won with almost 80%. So Thomas Fala, if we bring him under the United Party team, then it means that Lofa is already secure, with or without Joseph Baga. So they got to parade him like the next big thing in Lofa County. So that way you can just count Lofa County out, because the traditional United Party base is already there. When you take the CDC factor with Thomas Fala and add it up, then Lofa County is already gone. So they are doing it like, I keep telling you, watch all the project that will be going on from next year to the election day. They will be in strategic area. They will just want to do enough so that they can win the admiration of the people. So whether it will be about road project, just be strategic and pay close attention to where this project, the pest project, will be happening. Because at the end of the day, it's not about governing. We are part of the governing stage. It's all about the campaign. We are entering into campaign mode. So every little thing you see now is just many campaign events happening around the country. So that's why you see with Thomas Fala now, he's the hottest man. Nobody can call him T5 anymore. Now he's on the rescue bandwagon. So more than likely, he's the hottest thing in Lofa County, and maybe the entire Western Liberia, because Bombing, Cape Man, Bapolu, Lofa, sometimes they tend to vote the same, except 2017, where we saw a total complete 360 when it came to the CDC. Because from Madam Sali, the whole Western cluster, they always vote for Unity Party. Yeah, so watch out for that.
Wonderful. But let's go back. But Ali, what say you with the news about the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, even though he's still parading with his his spouse, because she admitted that she's the spouse of the Speaker, rather, of the Speaker, and Mandela Kupwa, and been widely observed. People have their say and so forth. But with the other allegations coming up that in fact they have some relationship with someone else. In fact, the person last evening, they were on one of our system network, and they talk about the other the issues, the divorce, how they were married, and so forth. But back to back, at the end of the day, the Speaker also responded today in that way. But first of all, let's move back to what some of these things. Mark, let me begin with you, then we'll go to Brother. What some of the things that have been heard about this lady as to the negative maybe aspect of these things, or better state, how this is going to carry us as people? Are we now reached to this point that we will be discussing the kind of behavior, the kind of dubious acts, the kind of thing that will do behind the scene? No, what say you?
Well, for me, I guess when people are doing, when people keep doing things, I always say you should question their intent, not their action. because the action is just a byproduct of the intent. There should be a reason. There is a method to her madness. And this woman claimed to have a double master and she's working on a PhD. But I don't know. That's why I keep telling you. I think there's a difference between education and intelligence. The fundamental reason why you go to school and you claim to be educated is not only about taking notes in the classroom. It's about critical thinking and decision making. If you can do those two things, it means you are educated, irrespective of having a degree or not. Because when she came on, when you listen to her story carefully, it's almost like she only mentioned to destroy Rachel Cohn. That's her primary objective. She wants to literally destroy him, both in the U.S. and domestically. She wants something in exchange because, according to her, she was the one that made this man. I made him. It was because of me that he's in this position today. That's a case she was she was trying to make. But then maybe she wants some kind of a financial incentive, whether it's a property or she wants to destroy. Like I said, everything is in one packet, but that's the objective. So what you are saying now is just the action part, right? Where she's doing on the social media. Because you ask, why now? If you and a man been married for such and so time, why you are coming out now? Or why you wanted in exchange and he's not delivering that you got to come? And because in the process, she implicated herself. Because she's saying that this man tried to obtain U.S. citizenship, had the children. She claimed that he has 11 children, but some of the children that she filed for, they couldn't pass the DNA test. Then how do we come up with the number of 11? Because technically you are saying he's impotent, or the children or his wife was a cheater, right? Because if you claim that a man has 11 children, but the one that you filed for of the 11 children, the group that you filed for, none of them could pass the DNA test, you'll be like, okay, but then you cannot make the case that he has 11 children. That's a contradicting statement. But she said a whole lot of things. He's a Nigerian. Since when you got to know that he's a Nigerian? And people are saying that you guys are related biologically. So it means that's an immigration fraud. Like I said, if you commit immigration fraud, then it means she implicated herself in the process. So even the response from the speaker is also a connecting point. That is a confirmation of what people are saying, because he said my sister, right? So it means he have already accepted what she accusing him of, and then she's there implicating herself. So I said, for a woman with a PhD, how can you not understand when it comes to immigration laws in the country that if you marry your brother, that's a fraud, and you are further implicating yourself with 5-year imprisonment up to $250,000 in fine, and you claim to have a PhD? That's why I said there are two kinds of PhD. They got a doctor in philosophy, then the other one they call pass high school with difficulties. I think she fit the second category, because I know an educated person, knowing this country, when it comes to the law and the kind of arrests when you are caught in the issue of fraud, immigrations from an immigration standpoint. Why would you want to come on social media of all places? And why now? How he's a ritualist, he accusing of people dying in the house because he wants power. It's almost like someone who's trying to destroy him publicly because of some anger and resentment. Maybe they were in a negotiation to get something in exchange, but I don't know whether the Mandela couple got something to do with it, because I don't want to say that one is for them to decide. But I'm just saying the intent, the motive here, and the manner in which she's doing it, it seems like she's on a crusade to just make sure she can bring him down to the lowest, to just destroy him. That's how I would interpret it based on her own testimony. I don't know what other people got to say, but that's why I was able to detect from her statement.
Good, Brother Ali. I like that, Mark. Brother Ali, what say you?
Oh, babe, I listened to Mr. Schoon. Yes, I think since August of 2023, I think last night again, I went on Spoon Network. Yeah, I listened to her, and all of those things that she said last night. The only thing I'm more concerned about is those immigration frauds that they carry on, more especially like for the speaker. Now you're married to this lady, and you are even going to like try to get a condition from on your green card. You didn't carry her, and for that they didn't give it to you. And then again, you went and brought another wedding or divorce document, trying to marry another woman, which of course when the USCIS check, that was another fraud. The document was not original. But the divorce document you brought before marrying her, when they check, according to her, it was original, and that's how you guys got married. But now the other one was not original. That's a fraud right there. That's a fraudulent act that he carried on. Like if you know, but these thing people will say, oh yeah, they are brothers and sisters. Arranged marriage, if that's something you decide to do, I marry Mayborn dollar. Oh yeah, we go through our thing. One, I finish getting what I'm supposed to get. I give Mayborn dollar what she's supposed to get. Time for divorce. We divorce. She go her way. I go my way. Why should you be holding on to the divorce? The woman went in and fighting for divorce. All she wants from you is just to divorce her. Why can't you do it now? If you say she's your sister, how is she your sister when your both parents are dead and her biological parents are still alive? According to her both parents are alive. They are here in the States, and your both parents are dead. And now she brought out a birth certificate and other things to prove this man is not her sister, her brother rather. And she said he's a Nigerian. And another lady called proving, oh yes, she brother to Richie Kun, she in Nigeria, this and that, and what have you. This thing, I don't really know what's going on. And she was asked, this is people saying that this is your brother, and you say he's your husband. When you people were together, how was it? Then she said, yes, we were husband and wife, and we make love. So if you say that this is your sister, she's saying all of these things. So you want to tell me you were sleeping with your own sister? Even though you people are both adults, that one is up to yours. So were you sleeping with your own sister, bringing another woman as your friend wife, another pregnant woman, and you listen to the other girl that called from Maryland here, that get an 11-year-old child? These things, they are not good. So this whole thing, like Mom said, we know when it comes to this country, fraudulent act, you don't joke with it. Immigration fraud. If only a Rachel is her brother and they went on to get married and she's supposed to get this, she's supposed to get that, she get it and she's going after him. And right now, there are communication being put in place to send to Congress and also to the U.S. Embassy. And this thing is going to go deeper than what people expect it to be. It's not something like that, because when it comes to immigration fraud in this country, the people, they don't joke with it. So if she was used by somebody, she had implicated herself. And from what Kun is saying, he respond, he had also agreed that, oh yeah, this is his sister that he was married to. So if it is true, then the two of them, they are in a serious mess. Well, how can your both parents be dead and this woman's parents are still alive? This is
that's what I'm saying. That's let me respond to what Ali just said.
That's a one question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The thing is, maybe when people are explaining, right? You know, people who can make a story, they are not capable of keeping their stories intact. Because when you are making things up, when it comes to justify, you end up forgetting things that you said in the past. That's why you got to pay keen attention when people are explaining. The way it looked like, it were other people that said, okay, she's the biological sister of Rachel Kun. So technically, the whole marriage was arranged on a fraudulent act because he married his sister. And then, like I said, even if you want to say that, just a speculation, but then the speaker, he said, came and confirmed. He said, my sister, right? That's a confirmation one day. Or number two. Okay, if they are brother and sister, then it means it was arranged marriage. It means there was nothing personal or sexual happening between them. They are only doing it for the paper. Okay, but then if it was an arranged marriage, then you must know there was certain property, maybe money and everything changing him. Because at a certain point, she said, they said that certain property he has in Virginia, she was given the responsibility to collect or rent, right? Or the payment or to make it. I don't know. So when you talk about the speaker not signing the divorce, maybe there could be a reason. He doesn't get an ordinary divorce. He's looking at what will come next after you sign that paper. Because if it was an arranged marriage, then it means they set everything up before getting married. So if she has a sister, then I don't think he will have a problem signing a divorce, because there's no relationship between them.
Yes,
it will be easy. Ask yourself, what make you think he will refuse a divorce knowing fully well that he's married to the sister?
And so, it was an arranged marriage. Then you will sign a divorce and move out. She move out because you know you married your sister.
But it's not as easy as you think. That's what I'm saying. If it was an arranged marriage, then a lot of things that happen in the background in terms of property, in terms of money, changing him before this could happen, right? So that's what I'm saying. If she wasn't the sister, I don't think the speaker will have any problem. Or if this marriage or the arranged marriage never happened behind the scene in terms of what we walk away with, I don't think it will be a problem. Because if I don't want a woman, Ali, say you marry a girl, right? And things not working out, and you already want to leave. Matter of fact, you already having external relationship after that. You have dated 2-3 different women. You think it will be hard for you to sign a divorce? A woman is giving you a divorce?
No.
It will be very easy. You will sign it with ease. But if a man is refusing to sign such a divorce, like she claimed, then there is more to it. That's what I'm saying. Don't look at it from the divorce standpoint. Oh, he refusing to sign the paper. No, he's not only refusing. That's why I keep saying when this kind of a story come out, you want to give it a little bit of time because people will be digging further. And don't forget, you dealing with United Party here. The politics too. This man, because he's
Exactly.
there are people that are doing research now, both in America and in Labrador. What on the story will come out? The women in that she called, the pregnant woman that came to the house, the one that he dated, the other people that he married. Trust me, I know one of them called, I know Gifted, Feka, or whosoever. All those people will come out with their version of the story. So I'm not here to draw conclusion. I'm just saying, when you look at the overall picture, the whole thing, it looked like or payback. It like someone is she's really trying to go after the speaker, but within the space of time, we will get to know more, and more will surface in the coming days.
And again, another lady called too last night, but they couldn't take her. I think she get 3 children for Kun.
Oh crap!
And Kun is paying child support for this children.
You know
and
more.
while the other girl is in Maryland here, according to her, Kun left her when she was 1 week to give birth. I think our uncle Ben with her and our uncle Ben in her child life up to present. But thank God that she know now that Kun is a speaker, this and that, so she will know what to do. And Mistress Kun, she was the chair for CDC DMV chapter the entire era. But she left the CDC and this gone election, she was supporting the Unity Party. She's now a Unity Party partisan. She's no longer a sedition, according to her. And people who know her that she's now a UP, she's no longer a sedition because she resigned from the CDC and she joined the Unity Party. And people are saying, oh yeah, the CDC using her. But like you said, now people are working, people are digging.
Oh no, you can guarantee that. You can guarantee that. This man is a speaker. And don't forget too, people are the politician. They go with the wind. There will be people that are organizing too with plan B as to how to remove him. Because you can be a speaker and you into all these extra curriculum material.
And there were when I was asking you and that brother Aliu about the movement of our David speaker. I don't know, but people are not grabbing something, but more you coming back to that.
I'm getting there because I know that what would be politics. So hey, he's a chairman in command, and we all know how he came or how he rose to the position of a speakership, right? We know what happened. So don't forget, we got a minority and a majority black. They got people that are disenchanted already. Matter of fact, the process that he used, like I said, it was not unconstitutional, but it was improper and it was illegal. That's how he got to the speakership. So with that kind of stuff happening, with U.S. immigration law implication, with people coming out of the woodworks, accusing the speaker about money changing here, and this, trust me, people will take advantage of it. And it won't be strange when I hear other lawmaker calling for his resignation and maybe plotting to even remove him in terms of the numbers, because you don't want, it's a big distraction. You are the chairman in command. You got someone in the country on social media, on the radio, coming over all kind of allegations, including entanglement with U.S. immigration law. Then more than likely there will be a coup coming for him pretty soon in our house. I can guarantee you.
Mom, you said something about property, and according to her, when they got married, and Cool gave her some of his mansions in the Broadway end as gift. Oh yeah, I marry you. These are this one for you, and she get document to that again that she showed last night. The illegal document when he gave those property to her, he put them in her name.
Yeah,
that they are for her. She talked about that also last night on the show. You see,
she came on receipt. She got official letters from the U.S. Immigration Naturalization Service. She got everything.
Yes, she got official legal document.
Yeah.
See?
But I move back, Mark. I sent you the speaker also. You have Leo, I don't know how many paragraphs. I think it's about 2 paragraphs that he posted.
Let me find it. Let me find it real quick.
Quickly go there and see his response also to that. But folks, if you just joining us, this is the Wednesday edition, the month said May week edition of the Sktv show, Christmas Eve. We'll be asking today, the question we'll be asking you is about the Christmas, how the Christmas from the end and so forth, but we just let you now up to all the time, and we'll get to you, our people, so that you too, you can have a say. All of the politics will play after the season. We just brought you out with most of this happening so that you can say, oh, well, maybe we'll not hear this thing on Sktv that means this thing have now, no. So we got to pass through all of these things.
So yes,
yeah.
The speaker wrote out a couple of sentences. It's not even a full 2 paragraph. He said, I urge my sister, Mr. Cecilia Kung, or Kungpo, and all other who think that they have any legitimate claims against me to use the code for redress, using a media platform to denigrate me and to bring my reputation to this dispute found no solution and only exposes your malicious intent towards me. As Speaker of the House of Representatives, I owe it to the people I lead to provide a kind of leadership rooted in character, discipline, integrity, and I will spare no effort to achieve that. Let continue to coexist peacefully and respect and use the law. Okay. He's just saying you should go to the court, but this is not all. For a woman we receive with all the kind of allegations, I know he want to deflect to because he's a public figure, but it says nothing to address this situation. He's just saying you should go to court. And there is a theory to this. Being the chairman in command, we know how corrupt our country can be. Maybe she don't want to go to the court because she believes the speaker has influence. He can influence the court. He's chairman in command, so she's not a fool either.
But Mark, which one of the court is he talking about? Which one of the court?
When you say redress, whether the court in Liberia or the court in the US, because I don't think you'll be referring her to the court in the US. I know most definitely it's not the court in the US he's referring to. He's referring to courts in Liberia. And she knows how corrupt our justice system is. So maybe she was like, okay, even if I will go to court, let me do the damage control first before I can go to court, because I know he can throw cable to the court and make some phone call. There's the speaker I'm dealing with here. As a regular and Irish citizen, I don't want to be in a fight with a speaker without having my bases covered. I think that's what she's doing too. So she's doing the damage first, and then maybe she might go to court later. So that's how it is.
And I think we need to get some of the uncles for Rachel's side. Let them come and make her to understand. Oh yes, these people, they have, like even the other lady that came on last night. They show picture that. She can. You say this woman that Rachel brother, but Rachel standing with some of his siblings that you don't even know their name. You can't even identify them. So we don't know what is really happening. For me, I'm more concerned about those fraudulent acts that was carried on, and which is a serious crime under the U.S. law. That's all. That thing that they do. Whether that your sister you marry, if you marry your sister, why can't you divorce her and then the contract already finished? Or because you didn't get the citizenship, that's why you don't want to divorce her, because that one of the most important thing. Now your green card has been revoked, your social security has been revoked. Is that why you don't want to sign a divorce? Because you didn't get what you wanted? Because you do arrange marriage to get those documents and citizenship, and you didn't get any of it. Probably maybe that's why he don't want to sign a divorce, because why the contract didn't any fruit. That's why.
The chairman never reached to the US. He never got a citizenship. That's what I'm saying. It's not just about signing the divorce. Signing the divorce is the easiest thing to do, but the question is, why are some of the pre-contractor agreement before they could even get into this marriage? And that will be it. Maybe financial incentive, property transfer, and now he's speaker. It means he brings more to the table in terms of money. Don't forget, you're talking about maybe an office budget of $1.8 million. So maybe she want more. Maybe she came for a slice of the bread, but now she want a cake, the whole cake. So who knows? So the divorce is not as easy as it may sound. Yep. But anyway, folks.
Yes.
We are almost an hour into the show. Don't forget that the numbers on the screen, the Cash App and the Zelle for Melbourne. Please, guys, let's do it. We are 600 plus here on the show. We started yesterday. Just visit the Cash App and the Zelle. Anything you got for Melbourne, please drop it in our offering basket. Please. Ali is the one. Seku's not here. He's been gone for a while, so we decided to use Ali, like we said yesterday. So please, I know you are all maxed out, but some of you guys can stay. I mean, just gas money. 25, 30, 50 for Melbourne. Please drop it in the offering basket for Melbourne. I'm appealing to you. I mean, this is the end of the year, and you won't see me. After today, I won't be here on there. Hopefully next year. I don't know the meeting next year, but I'll be here next year.
And again,
next year, we'll be here on Monday.
And they give me more, and please, this number is only here for.
Oh no, Jeff,
yes, because I'm just receiving calls back to back, and this was not what they were intended for. Please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Sorry about that, brother. Sorry. Yeah, you are right. Sometimes people just call people like that without even maybe finding out. But again, Mark, I'm a bit confused, Mark. If you go back to what in fact the job read, the speaker also talked about my dear sister.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
That's what I'm saying. He confirmed it.
and the lady is saying that no, we're not into sister and brother business. We are husband and wife because we bear
Yes,
no husband and
there are
wife thing.
legal
How
documents
can
with
you
proof.
work it?
No,
There are
but Memo, you need to understand. You need to understand his strategy too, because they say he will down fear no fault. Maybe he understand at the end of the day he will be the victim. But if I'm going down there, I'm taking you along. Because
Yes.
when he keep calling her sister, then it means she implicated herself by immigration fraud. For him, I don't think he's trying to put up a fight. But maybe he's saying, you know what? At the end of the day, when we go to the investigation, we'll go to the bottom of this thing. I may be the biggest loser, but in the process of going down, I'm taking her along with me. So I will keep calling her my sister. That could be his own legal strategy as
Oh
well.
yes,
Because calling her
Monk,
sister,
I want to ask you a question. Monk.
yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
I want to ask you a question, Monk. All right, because you know most of those things, all these things. The problem here now, like according to him, even if that this woman was his sister, they did an arranged marriage with all of this fraud and thing, and now according to her, his green card had been revoked, or his social had been revoked, according to her. Now you think he's no more a permanent resident of the United States? He's not a citizen. He's nothing. He can't even come here now. So can the U.S. government still take issue with him for those fraudulent acts that he carried on?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the reason he keep calling her sister, because he has lost everything. The children all reached to the U.S., right? His green card revoked. He's not coming here. So logically, if you want to look at it from a legal standpoint, apparently there is nothing to lose in the U.S., right? So it means if somebody will be going down, it means she would be the one going down, because I think you cannot make the same case for her as compared to him in terms of the benefit and the legal status. She's a former military, or I don't know whether she when she resigned from the military. Yeah, I know she got to be a citizen. So it means there is more to lose on her part than the speaker. That's why he keeps saying, my sister, my sister. He's not a fool. He's a speaker. He knows exactly what he's doing. So maybe when it comes to the divorce and the kind of incentive he might end up giving to her in terms of a reward, he can forego that. He can do it. But the question is, like I said, if he's going down, let's assume worst case scenario, that thing blow up, right? Where he end up losing the speakership. What do you think he would want to do? He got to go after her too. And in the process of going after her, he keep calling her my sister, because he knows once she's declared as a sister, then it means that she committed a fraud in the U.S. and she would have a price to pay too. That's how I'm saying it. That's why I keep telling you, or I keep saying, when you're doing this thing, that's why I say intelligence is more important than education. You got to think, Aliu. You can't be too impulsive. You got to sit back sometimes and do, like, you got to contemplate. That's why you don't make decisions when you are mad. You want to calm down. You want to look at the bigger picture. How will that thing affect me in the long run? Okay, yes, I want to go after this man. I want to make accusations against him. I want to destroy him. Okay, that's my MO. But the question is, in the process of bringing him down, will I be implicated? Am I some way, in somehow connected to this thing, that if it goes down, I will also be a victim? I don't think she calculated that part. Like, she came to the table with one equation instead of two. She worked on the one side of the equation. She didn't go across the equal sign to work on the other side. That's how I'm seeing it here. So when I saw the speaker respond, I was like, okay, maybe there is a point there. You know exactly what he's.
Yeah, but what I want to know for you now, Mong, with those fraudulent acts, can the U.S. government take any action against Richard Kuhn?
Well, I don't know about that. How their laws when it comes to the immigration code here. Maybe, I don't know, because if he was awarded this card before, the green card before, then, like I said, he himself is part of the fraud. But the fact of the matter is the card, the citizenship never materialized, and he's declared ineligible for the green card. So I don't know how many times you can punish him for this one crime in terms of the U.S. law. Yeah, I mean, he forgo everything. Everything is gone. So now the only damage that will be done, maybe it will be in Liberia on his part, but for her, she's entangled on this side, and this side carry more legal implication and punishment as compared to Liberia. So like I said, maybe the speaker will not lose his speakership, or he will resign, or maybe he will give away some money or property. Okay, that's something he can handle, because on the U.S. side, no green card again, no citizenship. But the woman who's making all those accusations now, this is where the focus should be.
What about those baby mothers that you have here now that you're supposed to pay child support to?
Oh, that, no, you know, child support, but it don't matter. I don't know that one. Once he started that he cheering that one, you know, and he held a green card before he lived here, before he went to the president. No, he would keep. He on the hook for that one. I know them for that one. They won't let him fly.
With the document being revoked, they will
Oh
say,
no. Oh yeah, you got to take care of the children, bro.
okay.
The man was here now. The man resides in the country. He was giving a legal status. Okay, yeah, the status was revoked over time. But what will you say about the children? You cannot revoke children just because your paperwork was called. And like I said, he's now a regular president. He's a speaker. They know how much he makes in terms of his earning potential on a monthly or yearly basis. So he must take care of those children. So those baby moms that come out of the womb, that know they are asking for a bigger paycheck too. They want something because you're not going to be paying regular child support. Like they look at your income, the child support is income based.
And see the girl I called last night, she was in the 9th grade when she and Richie Cool met. And 9th grade, I guess she was underage. Yes, and now Richie Cool told her, oh yes, I will be giving you $10 every month. I will open an account and be putting $10 there, $10 there till the child reach 18 years, and I give it to the child. So to tell you that she was a minor, and because you and I know, no mature woman will agree with you to tell you, say, oh yes, be keeping $10 for my son every month, and then when he reach 18 years, and then you bring it and give it to me. So just check that $10, 18 years, now about 2,000 some more dollars. So all the money you're spending on a child, you see. And according to her, Rachel told her, when I finish with you, you will end up kidding yourself. These were things that she said last night. And another baby mama there with 3 children too. You see? So how can we get such a speaker with all the drama hanking on him, the other baby mama?
And Mr. Marlo just coming right in the background, Ali, he made a very salient point, right? In this country, when you claim that someone is a biological brother or sister, a DNA will be conducted as well to prove. If you get biological relationship with whether from the man's or the father, you got to be having some kind of or genetic kind of genetic sequence that will match on both individuals, so they will do DNA as well. So it's not only the children, but even the speaker, because it's a crime here. The speaker will conduct his version of the DNA, and they will see if they are really biological brothers and sisters. If that is the case, then it means the plot's taken. it will be bad.
That's why I say more to happen, because this case is deeper than what people think. Because if this woman say that she had no link with you, or she brought your parents to the country, or she was friendly with her father was friendly with your father, and that's how you people were like a family friend and what have you, be it whatsoever. Now, if you say you get divorced or because she's your sister, and if she happy to take it down, maybe on the US side and thing, and you continue to insist that that's your sister, I think that's where DNA will be conducted. You see, and we know who is saying the truth.
And the funny thing too, they think about this country too, their immigration laws and that it change all the time. They keep making updates, right? So it almost like, even when it comes to the green card and citizenship, some of the laws governing that, whether you're traveling out of the country, how long you can stay out of the country, filing for people, it keeps changing all the time. So you cannot say something that worked 5 years ago is what they are doing now. You got to consult with a lawyer, because these lawyers, they keep giving them the constant update whenever there are changes being made to the naturalization, immigration laws in this country. So I don't know, the idea that just because maybe he never got a citizenship, the green card is revoked, it means that you are totally off the hook, because you don't know what happened in the past couple of years. It's been a little while since he went back to Liberia. So if I were the speaker now, I'm making calls, I'm asking some tough questions, because like I said, if he himself can say that they are brothers and sisters, then it means maybe he could be subjected to a DNA test too to establish that. Irrespective of the father, he no longer possesses a green card or citizenship. So who knows? The immigration law, call the experts, people that already know their craft, and start gathering some information, start getting prepared, because this thing, trust me, for the fact that if the speaker gets an ordinary to come on, it will get be another social media story. But the matter that you are a speaker in a country, and you came to this country before in terms of getting paper, whether it came to your who sent for you, whether you came on training or university scholarship or whatsoever it might be, the fact that you are a speaker now, it makes you a bigger target. So if I had a speaker, I'm making some calls to immediately after the holiday and getting ready for any legal implication or any eventuality that may arise. I will be getting prepared ahead of time. You can never tell. because on the social media it will be in the news. They got people in America, they got people in Liberia, they got embassies over there. They are monitoring it too. Don't they can do anything for information.
Oh
If
yes.
check on
The embassy monitor the station, this kind of trending news that in the country. Now the embassy they already doing their work. Like I said, they are documentation, they are preparation going on now to send some document to the U.S. embassy or even Congress here now.
Oh yeah.
So this is something. Immigration fraud is not something to joke with. And she served in the U.S. military, in the U.S. Navy for 15 years, 15 or 16 years. According to her, she's now a veteran.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long time. So she says she know what she's doing, and I hope she know what she's doing. Yes, because this thing, when you go like the way we are seeing it, it will end up with DNA. Yes. And when DNA prove that they are biological brother and sister, she's going to be caught in a real big mess. But if the DNA prove that they have no connection, then we will know now what's going to happen to the speaker.
And the sad thing is, if you look at the whole, if you really sit back and look at the whole story here, she's claiming that they are not brothers and sisters. Of all the allegations that she keep making, that's something she don't want to agree to. But other people that know the family saying, no, you guys are brother and sister. And the speaker is saying we are also brother and sister. So the whole brother and sister thing is maybe she think she can go after him while trying to prevent herself from implicating herself in any way, shape, or form. So she would say, but at the end of the day, like I said, if it reached a tipping point, then the DNA will be involved. The DNA will prove whether you guys are really biological brothers and sisters. So it's not about who's saying what. I'm just looking at the fact that the speaker himself is confirming that they are brothers and sisters apart from
but now again, you see, this woman came out with birth certificate. And this birth certificate she came out with is not even birth certificate like anytime soon. Like ever sent birth certificate with her full name, her parents' name, and then she also had Richie Kun on the birth certificate with her parents' name, everything. So I don't really know what's happening. Think
about this. I mean, you got World Trade Center. So when it comes to document from Liberia, anyone can face document in Liberia. It's not like they were both born in the US where you got data, you can go to the county or the hospital and that Liberia there. So somebody can go to Liberia and make a fake birth certificate. That one is easy as ABC. And
that one is true. Even every people brought divorce document that was fake when the USCIS went and checked, or the document was fake and not even in the archive. And when they compare it even to the first divorce document he brought before they could get married, they saw that it was authentic, it was original, it was even in the archive in Liberia. And the second one he brought. So they know how to check this thing out to really make sure. You know, one thing I know about here, you can do your thing, but those people, they know all of these things. Yeah, you will be.
And one thing that surprised me, Ali, something she said, that was when people are making statements or they explain the story, you got to pay attention, you got to bring your ears down and put on the floor and listen carefully, right? She said the speaker was trying to obtain a citizenship. He designed a scheme wherein he was trying to obtain citizenship without her knowledge or consent. I don't know how that worked. I was trying to understand or interpret almost like, because I know the citizenship, when you marry someone, it's like two of you guys going to appointment, paperwork, seeing lawyers. So I was thinking, okay, how would this guy be able to go and pull in for a citizenship while he got a temporary 2-year green card without your knowledge and consent? How possible can that be? I didn't understand that part. Maybe you got an idea.
You made a mistake. Yeah, it was a mistake she made. Like I said, if you come in this country on a fiancé visa, or they gave you green card for 2 years, or they gave you your social and you will be working, they make sure you and that woman, you will have a joint account, everything, because after that 2 years, that's the time they had to remove the condition. That green card, they giving it to you with a condition on it. So after the 2 years, that's the time before you get 90 days to submit all of these documents to USCIS, how you get bank account, you're living together, everything, your bank statement, you will submit everything. My in-law went through the same process, which I know of. So after that, now the two of you, now when that day comes, they will invite both of you will go, and then they will go through everything. Oh yes, this is my husband, we stay together. the document that we send, everything are there, and then they remove that condition, and that's the time that they give you 10 years green card. And once you married to an American citizen, when you enter the 10 year now, and then she can do your paperwork for you to get US your citizenship, because he or she is an American citizen. So he went to remove that condition without carrying her. That's where she said he went to get citizenship. That's where she made a mistake. He went to remove the condition.
Okay.
And now he was there changing addresses and things.
Okay.
Coming, it was not, he never knew anything about it.
To keep her in the dark.
To keep her in the dark. That's why he did. He changed the address where all the documents were going, that she never do anything.
Anything about it.
He had to remove this condition. When they asked him, where is your wife? He said, oh, she coming. And they couldn't do anything till she come. And that's why they were not able to remove the condition. Now when the people started checking, the lady that he brought, the people say, but this man and this lady, they entered the country at the same time. He was with his wife now, and after 2 weeks, he said, oh, one of my friend woman just came, and I want for her to be stopping with us until he can come. Not according to the immigration document, the two of them entered the country the same day. He kept us somewhere after 2 weeks before he brought her to the house. You see, these are all documents there for you from the immigration that she get in her possession. You see, so these are the kind of thing he was doing.
I don't see that part because I got confused. I said, no, I need to ask someone because my thing was, okay, I thought when she said that he tried to obtain U.S. citizenship, but was I'm a concern. I thought, okay, he said, maybe he was like, okay, it's not working. It seemed like I'm not going to get my citizenship from the woman. I could marry somebody else and start a new process that I was trying to interpret. I didn't know that it was the condition that he was trying to remove to clear this way for the 10-year green card. Okay, now I got it. But thanks for it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's how the whole thing. When he went to remove the conditions, they didn't carry her because she was not in the know. And when she started to observe that this man was doing all kind of funny things, that why she started feeling somehow suspicious. How we be here and you keep changing address for document to be going to, and they are not coming yet. So according to her, that how she started suspecting him of other funny things. And moreover, now when it didn't work, he went to another woman to marry him. And that was when the people say, oh, but now you get a petition yet that and you people are not divorced, then how come you coming to marry another woman? And that was the time, according to her, Richard Kun called her, I think they met behind the transport ministry in Liberia, and then he gave her the document that the people gave him. So according to her, he started telling her she should read document so that the people can be able to allow him to marry. Say, well, you didn't divorce me. How are you going to marry another woman? Now where the whole thing started coming from.
And somebody just asked a question here, one of the listeners here say, if someone is not a biological parent in the U.S. immigration law, you cannot file for them. My question is how she managed to file for both parents.
Yes, that's a good question, because you can only file for people when they are your, because I can file for my brother, I can file for my
No, you cannot.
I can. So you can only file for your biological parents. So how did you bring them here? But according to her, that question, she said the way the filing process of bringing people to in this country in the military is different from ordinary people, because they have so many privileges that they can use. So they are these were things that she was talking yesterday. She said last night.
Yeah, I heard that part.
Different. Even when you bring somebody here, when it comes to getting document, all their things are fast track because of what they are the first class citizen in the U.S. Marine. So it's different. So we don't know about that, but that's a very good question, because you and I know only your biological parent you can bring here. And if Rachel Kun parents are not your biological parent, how did you bring them? But she said they get some leverage in the U.S. military.
Yeah, that one thing she was saying, because I think she said he even have to expedite his process because the fact that for me, I've never been in the military. I don't know, but most of these immigration laws, when it comes to marriage, I've never been married for paper and all this stuff. So I don't know about that. The thing here is, I think she insinuated that one of the reasons that he paid up because one of those conditions, because she was part of the military, it gave them that extra leverage to expedite the process. So maybe that's why she wants something in return too, because she thinks that she did way more than enough for this speaker. But like I said, over time, things will play out. We just need to give her a little bit of time, maybe. When Ali come back, he will give us update on our cash app and our Zelle to see where we are. And Maybon is back. We are
Yes,
into
indeed,
our
Mark. Thank you, Mark. So let's move into our Christmas because this is the eve to the Christmas, and our people are out there. I'm getting a report, unconfirmed report that 70% of the government work folks, or better state the civil servants, they have been taken paid. That's the report that we are getting. Close to almost 70% of your government workers or people who work in the government, they haven't taken pay. So those of you there, our mothers, our sisters, our uncles, our children, please don't cry when you have your mother, your father, or maybe one of your relatives in the government and they haven't taken pay. Maybe anything they say to you, sometimes you got to believe that, yes, indeed. Mark, so that's a report I'm getting, up to almost 70%. Yes, indeed, that they haven't getting any pay for the month of December. But Mark, let's move back. Since we already into the
hold on. Before we move back, I just want to get it straight. You're talking about, I don't know. When we open the line today, like I said, we'll ask the people the question here: if this Christmas is one of their best or is one of their worst Christmas, and we will get some of the public or civil servant or people will call on the show to tell or to confirm. Because when you're talking about 70%, then it's almost the entire government. 70% is no small number. That's 7 out of every 10 people you're talking about here. If the legislative staffers are saying they themselves fall in line when it comes to not getting paid, then who make up the 30%? Because we're talking about 70% of government officials, then how come they were able to pay some people for the Christmas irrespective of our record-breaking budget announcement and the revenue overperforming? I don't know why would the government not be able to pay this crucial time of the year, and you're talking about 70%. So maybe when we open the line, we'll ask them, and if someone that works in the government, whether you're a policeman or military man, firefighter, nurses, or you work at any ministry, call please to confirm.
You don't have to call your name. Just call us.
And let me get to know
that. And one of our colleagues from the media, Julius J, also just posted, in fact, he says, surprisingly, I didn't encounter even a usual traffic on the Tottenham Boulevard down to Boulevard Junctions between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. is right. You know, Mark, most of the time, some of us, by this time, there are a lot of traffic everywhere, you know, and well, like you said, my brother, people will have their own say, but for me, I think this also, this observation coming from Julius J, I think is right. Maybe there's no traffic because maybe people are not really communicating like that. But Mark, let me play this video quickly, then you will come in from some of the our people. Okay, good. So let me see quickly. Let me play the video. Then we'll go straight into the Christmas happening of the day. People, good evening. Those of you who just joined me, Merry Christmas to all of you.
Patricia Blanco, safety rep to non-stop under the market. No money, they're not even buying. That's the even be. That's anything around. No money buying. So we are now take up better. Money let Joseph Bagata. Joseph Bagata is better now. The country better. Rescue the rescue team, rescue on Nana. Rescue on Nana.
Well, that's a sarcasm though. That's no, don't get it confusing. Go ahead.
Now we very rescue team. It's alright.
So that CDC and United Party right here.
Yes.
So how do you tell to spend the Christmas?
The Christmas is fun. Business going. Business going fun. We sell in the buying. Country is sweet.
So Christmas.
Enjoying the Christmas.
Christmas Day. What do you intend to do on Christmas Day?
I think the go fried rice up my shoulder eat. All along I'm going to cooking fried rice. Don't we have that? But let's use up bagata. Cooking fried rice. My children Christmas they don't eat.
Okay, say Merry Christmas to 3 persons.
I said Merry Christmas to my.
Well, thank you, Mo. There you have it. And quickly, Mo, let me respond because I've been receiving a lot of messages also coming back about Ronald Thomas. You know, sometimes you don't just say this kind of thing, but again, I'll just talk about you. But in fact, someone just tested me and the person said, Mayborn, it's true. My husband hasn't taken pay yet. So, but I don't know whether you man or you boy, Ronald Thomas, sometimes you don't say these things to people. When we say 70%, that's the unconfirmed reports that we are getting. We're not saying it's facts. So sometimes when you listen to these platforms, you take in what we say here, because I know some of you are the kind of group of people that run with fake informations, lie on people and say what you want to say just because you want to make us look bad to your demagogue. We are saying that unconfirmed reports that nearly 70% of the government workforce or the government officials or the government employees, they have been taking paid. That's the information that we're getting. We're not saying it's facts, it's true. No. So, Monk, yes, go ahead,
But
Monk.
how many 7-7 had taken pay? 7-7 they didn't take pay. Even your staffers, they even said take pay. And we that sit here, we get people in the country and we get people working. Some of those 7-7, they are friends to us. We know them. They are, and we cannot do everything. I would say we get people to take care of here. You see?
And when you say this, people you don't know
what is happening.
This is politics.
You see, we know what is happening.
Yeah, go ahead, but go ahead, sorry.
Let's see what Julius Jeff posted. Surprisingly, I didn't encounter even the usual traffic on the Talkman Boulevard. You see? So the whole area is just clear before when they say, oh, today Christmas Eve, everywhere is jam-packed. The traffic say it can be easy. But to tell you, my man, so what we hear from the callers, maybe some people will tell, oh, yes, they are taking pay and everything is okay with them. So we want to know the truth.
I mean, I get issue too where you people mock and that brother Alibo, and let more come on first. But my issue would be like, how can you people want to abandon your own people? That would be my follow-up to you people, because it's like you people are now folding your hands and say, no, let allow these people now. Say they have all of their, maybe quote unquote, they have their leaders, they have their government that they trust so much. Let allow them, to do whatever thing they want to do, and let's see whether that people will take care of them. But more, I think that would be the follow-up. But what say you with the issue of the Christmas? The Christmas now, people are complaining back to back.
Maybe we don't have a booming private sector in Liberia. We don't have too many people with private sector jobs. The vast majority of people are unemployed. The biggest employer in the whole country is the government. If the government is not giving people salary for December, then you know things going to stink. So we just want to hear from them to confirm, but I don't need any crystal ball to tell you how the Christmas is feeling like in Liberia. I know exactly what's happening in the country. I talked to a lot of people. I got a lot of friends or relatives that I spoke with and concerning this issue. So we will just be doing it for the audience sake and some people who are behind on this thing, but I know we get the same old response. Things are not going well in Liberia. Look, I tell you, in Liberia, the day the diaspora turn her back on that country, I get you guys 120 days, that economy will collapse. That one is an established fact. The numbers are there, they can see it. The only reason things looking at least a little bit maintaining itself in terms of livelihood, in terms of the economy, because the diaspora support here, my brother, is not an easy thing. It makes up more than half of your entire country GDP. Almost the same size as the national budget. So I know that for sure. I don't need somebody playing politics like you see with two Maggie with me sitting in the same place. One saying the truth, but the other one want to play partisan politics. She using sarcasm because she know that's a lie. You can tell in her face that she laughing the press. She just want to prove that she's a unity party partisan, and why she's telling you that the Christmas is okay. But you cannot have almost the entire country complaining about tough times and hardship and no job. And then the largest employer in the country, who happens to be the government, they're not even paying people and people never got paid for the holiday season. Then how can you make the case that you eating? Maybe she can print money or she's selling drugs. That's the only way.
Edward is saying that the traffic is
low. Yeah, like where the traffic is, like, go local country, you will spay on human being, like where the traffic is. Yeah, so you can imagine how many cows they carry, Mabel?
24 cows.
How many bags of rice?
Can you imagine them all?
You leave from wherever because they enjoy carrying cows.
How many bags of rice?
800.
So like when I play that's a traffic jam. Everybody want that cow. Everybody want rice. So Edward, thank you for that update.
And that's just a fact. How come we are not carrying rice up interior or to the basket, our food basket, where we're going to be getting food from? There, one now we are carrying 800 bags of rice to our people. I think that's just so embarrassing. Then we carry cows 24. Can you imagine? Mark, even our Independent Day, we don't even give the kind of cow even to the 15 counties. At least, let's say yes. Today is our Independent Day, so let's share 15 cows, maybe across the 15 counties. No, but you carry 24 cows in one county.
The man carrying rice and cow to the bread basket. He ain't even carrying flour, he carrying yeast and carrying sugar, everything. Because look back in this will be bread basket that where the food's supposed to be, but they bring people in. It tells you a lot about the country in the future, my brother. The president bringing the basket, bringing yeast, and bringing flour, and bringing sugar, everything for that bread.
Oh, God. What? But yeah, so, but I didn't know thing because we got to go straight to the line to interact with our people.
Are you giving up there on our cash app and sell? Nothing yet. I mean, we ain't hear from our people yet. We got 30 minutes on this show to be done.
No,
For me, I will be out of here.
Says Jim David nothing yet on. Let me check Zelle. Let me check Zelle for cash.
Yeah, check Zelle real quick, bro.
Cash app nothing yet. Let me check Zelle.
Wow. Yeah, any? You don't show up from Sktv for Mabel. That's crazy though.
No, nothing. Only cash app, nothing on Zelle.
All right. All right, we're good. That's it.
So another thing before we go to the line to interact with our people to ask them about the Christmas, because I know like Mom just said one of our sisters, she maybe someone will say maybe she's talking out of frustration because the way things are going, yes, sometimes they will always tell you that, oh yes, you don't tell what our current is stable. Most of not only words when I hear the word like, but anyway, we'll move into 2026. These are things that we'll be talking about the issue of this other one is stable, this other one is better, this and that. But at the end of the day, the same politicians, they are the one now enjoying. The speaker has changed. Mom, I don't know how you saw the latest suit.
Oh, the African person?
Yeah.
They hate that on the spouse hate that it can sew two ninja suit for you. Yeah, hate that.
What?
And they had that many times.
Well, that's it. So that moved to the line. But I
got a couple of people that will call from here before we open the line.
Okay.
Let me call Ibrahim from New Jersey.
Yeah. Let them tell us about the Christmas, because I know you people down there, the tensions. Yes, the tension also bear on you people, and I know. I know how you people.
Yeah, let me get AB on then from there, Mr. Marlo with Chami, then we can get everything over to you guys over there. Yep. Hello?
Please leave your message.
Oh, AB is out. Let me call Mr. Marlo real quick. He will call
AB, if following, please make sure that you call in. You give your own take about the Christmas. From that end there, they kind of stress, because me, I know that easy. You people are really, really going through a lot.
Yeah, Mr. Marlo, you live. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi guys. Compliments of the season, and I wish you all a prosperous Happy New Year. Listen, this issue with the speaker and his ex-spouse, it's easy to prove that they are related or not. In America, in Africa, we quick to call people my brother, my sister. In America, you got to prove it by DNA. And if the DNA don't match, the person is not your relative. So that is a dead case if they're not related.
Okay.
Now, if he says that they did it, because right now they're not even going to take his word for it because he lied before. So anything he says now, they're going to take it with a grain of salt and not going to be anything. Taking into consideration this woman is a retired military person. So they got her whole history and they believe her.
Okay.
So him vis-a-vis her, he got a very short end of the stick. If you remember, George Weah, as president, who will not be giving a visa for 25-mile radius, and they only sued George Weah for child support.
Child support, yeah. That one of the child support cases in the Georgia court.
You understand? George Weah is a U.S. citizen, and he couldn't jump. So, the fact that he even speak up for Liberia, if the U.S. Homeland Security start to investigate that stuff, the first thing they will put pressure on Joseph Walker that he can be there. The second thing, if they want it, ask that seller. When the people want you, you can go under the ground.
They will get you. Yeah, that's it.
So, all that thing you're talking, if I was he, I will call people and bring that woman and say, listen, any kind of money you want, I will give to you. Yeah, please go by old school and tell the people, say, the man made me very so I just say all the things that I give him and because of that. Because you got nothing to lose at that point here. But he let the woman keep on talking what she was saying with the documents he has. And with opposition as the ex-military, he will be messed up.
Okay, Mr. Maula, I want you to hold on. I want you to hold on right there, right? In the case where he never got the citizenship and the green card, it says has been invalid. You think worst case scenario, he still stand a chance that it can come after him, even though he never got the citizenship that he so desperately wanted, or the green card is non-existent. I don't know if you got any idea about that concerning like
the file remains open.
okay.
That he criminally lied to the
immigrant judge. Okay.
If he ever, even in transit, enter American soil, they were arrested.
Wow. All right.
So, that's what I'm saying. If he no one go for him, try to beg the woman and pay whatever money you want to pay so that they can just get you chance. Because even just if sometimes you're flying over and you gotta stop, you're done.
Okay.
They were arrested from the airport.
All right. Maybe you got something.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So why if he and this woman divorce and another woman marry him, like a U.S. citizen, with all those fraudulent records, can he still come to the U.S.?
No, it will not even go. The paper will not go through. He can't. Even when you marry a dog, the paper will not go through. He can marry an elephant, the paper will not go through. These people are not like us. I see like government states signing check with people's signature. I mean, people writing check. Who does that? Everybody writing check with a computer. How can you say writing $1 million check?
With pen.
That means you're setting up the system to be corrupt.
Yeah.
Listen, these people, their document don't die. Aliyu, you in this country, you can do something in Hawaii, and you go to South Carolina. Soon they say, Aliyu,
it pop up.
They start blinking all over the computer. So, I mean, there's no way. You can't, I don't care what you do, that case is there until you go to court and it's expunged, you're in trouble with them. And if they want to catch you because you government official, all you gotta tell Joseph Walker say,
we want that man. Yep, that's it. He's a speaker. Yep. They were picking up from right over there. Okay, Mr. Marlo, thanks for that.
Mr. Marlo.
Wow. that's true.
Indeed, and among Mr. Mauro is saying something interesting, because even when it comes to the issue of the DNA, you're right.
Yeah.
So, Speaker Kuhn, you're moving around, or you're going around with the issue of my sister. I hope that you have your DNA to prove that it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what? You see that while I talk to Mr. Marlon, the other guy, the older and experienced guy, right? You cannot say because you like bro me, you exempted. No, they can just place one phone call. I say, if you was a regular president or regular citizen, this thing is nothing. But to be a speaker for a country with news coming on, my brother, look where I showed up, man. Watch your back. That's all I can tell this.
Yes, and the best is sometimes into some of the cases like Mr. Marvel said, it's just to just place someone on the low role and be able to reconcile. But to go the way you want to go now, in case you have to do DNA and the person blood different and your own different, then you bring more embarrassment anyway.
I mean, open the line for our people.
Go to the line and ask our people. Yeah, good evening to David King. David, good evening. Compliment the season. What happened to your host? You are crying or what? What happened to you?
I just came from the airport. I went to receive my political leader, Her Excellency Dr. George Manuel Weah, the people president. Why it's true, he's the former president, but he looked presidential every day. We did not go there in our large number, okay, but the people who met there, they were already there waiting for his arrival. You had the Senator Magibi.
All right, so that go.
Yeah,
That
the other one, Christmas,
yeah,
the other going to a political leader, King.
There's nothing here for us to celebrate. Nothing. I mean, they rescue people. I can remember President Weah time in this country. You will go to ministers or money director houses. You will see the people who they live in the community with. They'll be doing distribution of rice, giving also kind of money to people. But will they rescue people? Nothing. In fact, the red that they're talking about, red credit. Maybe if you go to red light, I just passed through red light. Behind the people, the spaces are there. But the people brought the market on the road, the main motorway.
Yes, indeed. I saw that myself. I think I was there 2 days ago.
Yeah, there is no way for even vehicle to pass through. And they got all these funny umbrella over there. And somebody tell you, say, Red is crowded. Red is not crowded. But if you take the people from in front of Red Plaza, for example, and bring them on the quota to sell, is that what you call Red crowded? But you saw the survey of your coolie trying to dance it. You met a woman with a full chicken in the pan. And the lady was there. She said, yes. I used to buy 4 cartons of chicken, and I would sell and go buy again and drive and come and sell.
Yes.
But today I got 4, and the 4 were not even finished. You saw the guy who said it 30 business. He's telling you how the prices are escalating every day. But man, nothing is working. It is only the usual propaganda for the rescue people. Every now and then they behave like I've been able to.
All right, thank you. That's what Monkey is saying. The issue of us is economy. Today's caller, good evening. Good evening. Steve will soon be here, don't worry. Go ahead. Steve, yeah, Steve, go for a break.
Oh, okay.
All right, keep your calls coming. 0770. Charles Cooper, Charlie, good evening.
Good evening, neighbor.
Yeah, man, but I compliment is. Are you in red light? Because I'm
Man, I know how long I left on red light. If I know 3 or 4, 5 months, go red light.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe that really used to go red light down in you fender one used to go through fender. But there's one of the places in like brother I don't like because that place, sorry to say, but it's just a crazy camp. Yeah. And man, 20 we went through 20 experiences in red light. So I ain't say I got them, but you have a red light in it. Yeah.
So that go to the Christmas. How the festival season?
Red light when I get extreme cases. Okay, but maybe here's the thing. See, maybe this is why we have said, let's play the mere politics, but the reality will live with us. And we are living with the reality also. Maybe nobody should come and tell you that Liberia, things are improved, the livelihood of the people are improved. That is not true. Maybe every year in this country, things get difficult. Every year, things get difficult. This is not about a particular government. There's systemic failure. There's systemic failure, maybe. And we need someone that will be radical positively to transform Liberia. We need a reformist who is a positive, radical leader who is very patriotic and nationalistic to change the condition of Liberia. And also, maybe we play the map. Maybe we are in the classroom. We are dealing with kids every day, maybe. When we know that until improvement will know because the kind of reason the children will bring.
Oh, yes.
But you see children walking to school, maybe. Some of them don't even bring research, maybe. At times, we as teachers that are there on a pay, sometimes we even screen ourselves to share our little bread with them too. Because you know we are also parents and teachers. You know, we the teacher, we're going through a lot, maybe. Things are tough in this country, and there's not about public government, citizen government. There's just reality, and we are living with it. Some of you know, there are 2 people where my part that maybe you got nobody to console you. You got to console yourself. That's the situation of the brain. When you're going in the country or something, it's sarcastic in your man said. That's been sarcastic. They are just mocking other people who feel that, oh, Bakaka, people get easy. Yeah, I'm not talking here. No, she playing more other people who say, I want to change people's life. Yeah, they are the country improve our former father. You know that she was playing fun. Some neighborhood things are tough in the country. Some are in the classroom. We know what's going on with dealing with human being everything.
All right. Thank you, Charles Cooper. To this caller, good evening.
From talking about Kula.
Yes, man, but a compliment of the season.
Yeah, we are here. Anyway, my name is Aman, and I'll call you for this film by level to be specific and stuff. When we did speak of history, there are no celebration, nothing. If I were in here, escaping call for our partners and our friends, no money, nothing. Nothing. People are calling out for all the 80 people from the difficult, bro. Nothing we see here. We don't have anything, so we just study.
Wow.
Yes, of course.
All right, my brother. To this caller, good evening.
Good evening, good evening to your panelists.
My sister, thank you for joining us. Compliment of the season.
Yeah, listen to you, yeah. Yeah, I want to tell you thank you, Lepon. The first and foremost thing, at least we tell God thank you that the life is there, and we pray that we see another Christmas. But it is not okay. Just imagine 3 apartment with 3 different families here trying to put money together and cook tomorrow.
Wow.
Because of not easy. I'm telling you seriously.
Yeah.
Trying to put money together. Why you go tomorrow? I'm getting good money. Why you go tomorrow? I'm getting good money. But then when you get a check, you put it together. Check for tomorrow. Now saying not easy.
John Convention.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, my sister. It's not easy, but God there. To this quarter, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, because we're going to a panelist. Emmanuel channel is my name for this group. People are able to tell I've been doing myself. This Christmas is the worst thing I ever see in my life. Tell my who are you? Who you look at me? You do you want to? When you look at me and tell me something for the Christmas, oh my, they can call me for the December. Say, oh, you mean not easy? I want somebody to really careful tomorrow. As I feel right now, I'm going on a good thing. So 1,000 food tomorrow to eat. People that place, for the here. When you read that, go behind you. See the whole battle, and there's no one been a my own blue. You know, you read that, only got black all the way. I might just say that, but we are not about to suffering. They set up money in the fire. You go say, about one should be well or close. You begin to talk about this thing. I will go. Yeah, this is that they are presenting to the back car. The way to the back car, carry over where we are already everything that we do. They car over.
Thank you, my brother. To this caller, good evening. Yes, my brother, go ahead.
Thank you very much for your show this evening. What the thing that our ladies family are there the culture for Buringa marking the legacy of former president. Therefore, let me say, Merry Christmas and a proper Happy New Year to every one of you on the Sktv show. Because you guys have been doing extremely well for us, giving us here, opening our eyes to national news. Therefore, for today, I want to shout out a goal for you guys over there. So today, I will be trying to work as a Professor Mark. And you are the festival for the Victoria class. That's the only that will show that you people consider to conduct. And therefore, from today, you are a few of students for those who are the quarrel, you are the students for you, yeah?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you to also for always being part.
Okay, so the issue, therefore, let me tell you, this government in the power and see a similar subject specialist government. Therefore, your government in the power will have a lot of collaborating political parties. For them, they the key to power. Therefore, I'm not hearing about the difference of the NPR and the Liberty Party. Then the key to power, we're hearing about the Liberty Party at the headquarters. Then the key to power, we hear about the Liberty Party taking 10 million to pay, huh? What about the NPR? What about the party headquarters? What about the Liberty Party? So they, the Liberty will hear me, I am saying for the full power, the federal member, that's it, then what about the interest of the NPR dealers? Why are they taking to Zimba? What about the Liberty Party? Why you make a man that they're not taking to vote on one person? They are saying now that very
Thank you. Yeah, my brother, thank you so much. So quickly, this one just coming in from Julius J again. He said, update. Someone just sent this to him. He said, dear Julius, or the person said, dear Julius, for the 2nd of December in a row, UAR employees go without salaries before Christmas. So that's it. Eric Patton, ULFASG. Julius just posted this, I think, a minute ago. It's an update there, Julius. For the 2nd December in a row, UAR employees. He said UAR employees will go without salaries. So you see, that's why the markets are just crowded. Nobody buying, amen.
Yeah, you got more sellers than buyers.
Yeah, hello to the scholar. Good evening.
Good evening, Mayborn, and good evening to your fellow panelists. This is the boss of the Congo Chairman. I'm Chairman Peter Star. I joined from Brooklyn District 4. And to before I get to your question of how a Christmas is, can I get a little response to the conversation I had to do with our speaker, because he's a chairman of our country.
Yes, maybe 30 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, it follows the integrity of the whole nation. Or if you just listen to how things have been proceeding, if you've been following around or economical thing, because that is a popular meaning also as well, you almost is like corroborating everything the women were saying. And let me just say this for the record. That thing is not just about he and his sister or his purported wife. It got also a case of rape, because they little clean, they're all little clean as your 14-year-old in the last way when he started out that thing with football. They were in relationship when she was 14 years old. And then when you grab that kind of story, he was teaching her in a nice way, and he was also using her. He was a pedophile, loving to another age child. If you take it back to the universal level, there are a lot of stories that this now speaker used to use his office to do this kind of thing. So now
allegedly though, because that also come on next year. We don't want to go more, but let's go to the first one, because we don't get time, please. I want to give more time to our panelists this evening. Before. Yeah.
No, Mayborn, and you agree with me and all the people, I won't want to beg the government so I used to get put in the Christmas. Because what I'm seeing now, the way I'm looking at things, we just will come together and say Christmas, low portfolio or low power for this year.
No, but other people are also celebrating around the world. How come only Liberia, especially Africa and Liberia, let's not talk about Liberia, but I'm watching a lot of videos. I'm watching around the world. People are celebrating in Europe, in Asia, America, yeah, and people are celebrating. How can you want to postpone something that been widely celebrated?
Thank you, because the reason why those people are celebrating, their government is concerned and care about them. They got patriotic people in their leadership that believe in teaching their people life, that believe in or human-driven policies that will change their life.
All right, thank you, Mark. The first Christmas ever, people are saying that no traffic everywhere. They're traffic free anywhere you go, especially the first Christmas Eve. That for me, I stand to be corrected. For me, even when I was doing my lay, one two by them when I was in the traffic more, I slept in the traffic. I don't know which one is Christmas. That was when I said time by them. I think between either 2016 or 27. No, not that time. I think 2013, right? Between 2013, 2012, 2013 more, I slept in the traffic. Today's call of evening. Yeah, go ahead quickly. Let me go back to my team. I won't give them more time.
Yeah, the issue about traffic, if you are observing, then I came the few days, the PCP poster giving the photo or the state of Macau, Omega, wherever, the main street, in town and in real, they start selling or spot to the people. Now, I see the problem roll out, they told all the people to come, you can't get out, just take your mother from the real. Most of the people, those spots was told to them at PCP, they were people who they are there suppressed. Wow. The police are then chasing them. But if you don't think I mean, I had to tell you, come on the road and you're being spotted. Don't go by the spot, now they kill you, you're on the road.
All right, thank you. Quickly to the last, I'm also seeing Keke passing down water, sir. Wow. I used to say water, sir. Hello to this caller, good evening. Yes, go ahead quickly, my brother. You'll be our last caller across over to our team.
Thank easy. Everybody got 4 children. 10 this morning. I'm asking somebody to get found food for my children. Let me close. Let me close. This morning, I went to week. The board offloading cool. I just asked them, let me tell them. There's no way, no chance for me. Nigerian here starting today, but then we eat tomorrow. Why do we eat tomorrow?
Well, that's it, my dear brother. Thank you. We gotta go. Don't put me into some emotion. But Mark, I'm watching a video coming from that water side, and I used to sell down water side before. But this time, Mark,
Wait 1 minute, please. Can you get that last caller number, please?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think I
Well,
think I
man,
have
Ali won't rescue him for the.
yes. Okay. So I will send the number to. I don't know what is the orange number that when you listen.
Yeah.
Yes. So I will
Yeah,
call
you
him.
just get the number. Anything you will get to him.
Okay. Yes. Good. I will do that. So Mark, back to you people. I want to leave a little time. Maybe then we in closing for the festive season and other thing to say. But back to you people.
Well, I mean, I think one of the callers said it right of all the callers, because for us, we already know what's happening on ground. When you ask 10 individuals in Labrador, 9 will say it's not going better. So whether 1 or 2 says the other, I mean, or the other way around, we know that's not the truth. The real reality, the actual reality on ground is things sucks and it stinks. When you get a former agriculture minister carrying rice and cow to the bread basket, then you know that there is no argument to make. It's already done. You don't need to tell us. We know what's going on. We just choose to do what we can do from this end. But the reality, look at it, you know, I love listening to women, right? The reason I love listening to women when it comes to these political issues, women, when they're into something, they put their mind so into it. They are emotional. They tell you. Let's know what that lady said. You're talking about 3 family heads putting money together just to cook for tomorrow, Ali. I'm talking about a family. I'm talking about 3 family heads because they don't have enough to take care of their own children. So they believe when they can put little resources together somehow, that children will be able to get a plate or a bowl of rice tomorrow just to eat on that day. So the consensus is all over the country. You don't want to make an argument, like I said, when you have the former agriculture minister carrying rice and cow to the bread basket, then you know the country is done. Economically, it's finished. So I'm not going to talk about that. But like I said, one of the callers, I think he took the day, he said it's a systemic failure. It's not only about one government. It's been happening for a very long period of time. It keeps getting worse with age. Every time the previous Christmas will be worse than the one before. This one will be worse than the one after. I mean, that's just how it has been. So it's not only about the government that is in power. It's just the economic reality on ground. And like the thing we've been saying on Sktv for the longest. So my brother, thanks for the show. And I mean, I'm here. That's all I can say for now. In the next 5 minutes, I'm still here, but the colors are right.
Brother Ali, what say you with all of this thing that have been said by our people, their frustration with the Christmas, and also I'm getting a lot of reports that there are no traffic. People are moving about freely, and this is the first of their kind that especially Christmas Eve, that people will move about freely, and there are a lot of celebration around the world, Brother Ali. But poorly for us, people are struggling and they are finding it difficult to get what they want. What say you?
I mean, I got nothing to say.
Yeah. Nothing to say, my brother. Nothing. Why you gotta say? So can't say what? To Greg.
Let's go back to the issue of rescue now. If you come to rescue people, Monk, how would the same people that you come to rescue, how would they be complaining that, oh yeah, they haven't yet been rescued? And they're also complaining that nothing has been done in their life. Because Monk, like you said, my brother, you can build everything that you want to build. You can put all of the lights, you can put everything on. You can even build cafeteria or 2-bedroom house, you call it cafeteria. Anything that you want to do, but at the end of the day,
maybe hold on 1 second before we close. I will yield my time to Ali because he promised to call. I mean, Abraham from New Jersey.
Okay.
He's on the line. So Abraham, wrap it up. Then maybe we can close her and take us home for the day.
I appreciate it, man. Sorry when you call, I was in a bit of an important call, so I couldn't flip over. But listen, man, guys, let me say a compliment of the season to you all, and I wish the new year is going to bring positive things that we'll have to keep talking about. Though the expectation is a little bit low, but hey, it is what it is. But again, thanks, fascinating topic, man. 2 things I really wanted to address, and you guys mentioned some. The issue about the festivity in Lofa County.
Yep.
You know, years back when somebody mentioned the issue about being a tribalist, about a particular political figure in our country, people took it lightly. But it continued to manifest itself, that we've seen it clearly. That's what happening in Lofa County right now.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, yes, state. Remember, I said tribalists, not regionalists.
Mm-hmm.
Because the very Lofa County is at the state. There's a serious division in Lofa County. I know people talking about trying to consolidate Lofa County, but the fact that Lofa County got leadership today, and one segment of that county, portion of that county, is being prioritized, is taking priority over the others, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you talk about the other tribes, they are not fully represented. Mind you, the Steve Zago issue is still lingering in that county, and the lower segment is very angry about it. Just so you know that. That's one. Two, the cafeteria you guys talk about, there is a guy who is the president of that Lofa University, from my understanding. The LSCC indicted a guy, but he was never suspended. That's staying corrected.
Mm.
But he's still serving. While other people from other places have been suspended.
Yep.
And the guy there today, and the president is there cutting ribbon for a cafeteria. That's okay. Just so you know that.
Wow.
Secondly, the road in Lofa County. I mean, Mom, look at this. Figure this out. The road in Lofa County was constructed by the previous government up Salaye, from my understanding, I think up to Zozo or area. Now you go to the United Arab Emirates to borrow $12 million, but you are spending up to between $6 to $10 million in Lofa unaccounted for. Why couldn't you use that money to continue the road up to Manicoma? You don't do that. It's not a priority. But you go borrow $12 million. So what's the difference? Look at the difference over there. All right. So I just wanted to highlight those things there. And secondly, and lastly, in fact, the issue about integrity and credibility. The speaker right now, in my opinion, he is tinted right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know people talking about it's political, but a lot of things are coming up. They are indisputable. Mom, like for instance, like you talk about 11-year-old child that is not supported. You talk about other women that got 3 children that they are willing to come out and testify on issues. I know the most important thing for talking about all these things about insects and so on and so forth, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But those things are not disputed.
Yep.
Are you telling me that Liberia is going to be in a position to have a speaker that will not be in good standing with the United States?
Yep, it can be.
They can't come to the United States?
Yeah.
And yes, the people take it to be politics, and it's likely. I just wanted to highlight those things that guys. Let me not take all of that, man.
All right, man. Thanks, Ebi. Thanks for your input. Ali, thanks for the job as well. And I think you said someone reached out to you that is sent to the old number for Maybon. I'll reach out to Sekou. I know he will be. Maybe he might transfer it to you. Then we can do one transaction. Our people, they didn't show up for Maybon.
Somebody reached out to me, Zell. Betty Swat, thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, so hopefully, maybe you will get on the package later today or tomorrow. I don't know how Ali will do it. He's the one that spearheading this project. So I will reach out to Sekou for the lady, but she don't want a name call here. I guess reach out to Sekou. Maybe he might transfer it to you later. I will give you the number, but I'm disappointed. Anyway, that's it. Maybe they are maxed out too. I mean, sometimes when the holiday season come, but we've been talking about this for a while. We can have Maybon here throughout the year, making sure Sktv is on the air, and then you are not showing up. It is what it is. We'll see what the new year brings, and we'll graduate from this stage on Sktv. But anyway, guys, thanks for the show. We have exhausted our time, and I will see you into the new year, God willing. I'm not coming here until the new year. I got to do some sober reflection as well, and then see what happens next.
Okay,
wonderful. Thank you. But Ali, we got to go. Any other thing before we go?
Not so far. Compliment of the season to all our listening audience and followers. Everybody, we wish you the best. Our brothers and sisters that went back home December, please be safe out there. Hold tight to your document. Don't stay too long in the street. Be careful. Don't get into politics.
Before they find your well in West Point of the prophet.
Yeah, the country is politically charged. Just be yourself and enjoy the time with your family and come back safely. We wish you all the best. Enjoy and be safe. And maybe don't forget the last caller number as well, as I told you. So far, so good. That's it then. Enjoy your day tomorrow and be safe out there. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Monk. So we see New Year. By God's grace, next year, let me say next year to you, Monk, and let me say thank to all of our people, even though some people reach out behind the same Monk, like you said, there are people who don't want to be called. They say, maybe, if for the family, for the lady, for the madam, for this. But thank you so much, and let me say thanks to each and every one of them that reached out to us, those ones that supported us, and even those other people that are also against us and that also follow us and wish all of the best, Monk. Thank you so much. So we see you hopefully on next year, Monk, by God's grace. And Brother Ali, we see you on Monday by the grace of God.
Yeah. No problem. Inshallah.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who willing to serve. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us here the promise of them. So welcome and live with African.
I lyrical
Master.
Play Paris, who make you again Sktv venue. Say my journey, Tina get I say my yamu. And you say no money, emu aye yo. And you love emu aye yo.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle Rider, Lofa, and Grandbaza.
And I dine ya to money, and I salia ya to money, and I wanna play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I dine ya to money, and I salia ya to money, and I wanna play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I forget na ya to money. That's the biggie, and I forget na. Cause you walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle Rider, Lopa, and Grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who willing to serve. The blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise from best. The world with my life with us, yeah. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Monster Rider, San to Backbaloo, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv,